Good morning, students. Students, we have already started with our revision, right? In our last lecture, we have studied our revision number 1. Today, children, we will be doing revision number 2. So, let's begin. So, children, our revision number 2 is of one line answers and answer in brief. Okay? So let's start. Question number 1. Answer the following questions in one sentence each. First, what is meant by disaster? Answer. A sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property, and social aspects of a nation or society is called a disaster. So, what is a disaster? It is a sudden event that causes large scale damage to life, property, and social aspects of a nation or society. Second question. What are the criteria used to classify living things? Answer. Organisms can be classified on the basis of similarities and differences in their structure, their organs, and other characteristics. So, these are the criteria which are used to classify living things. Third one is, what is sublimation? Answer. Sublimation is the transition of a substance directly from the solid state to the gas state without passing through the liquid state. It is called sublimation. Fourth one. What will happen if a bell is made up of wood? Answer. If a bell is made up of wood, it will not ring. The bells are made up of metals like copper, etc. So they show the property of sonority. Fifth one, what are pots and pan made from and why? Answer. Pots and pans are made from copper because copper is a good conductor of heat. Next, what is atmosphere? Answer. The atmosphere is the layer of air that surrounds the earth. Next, what are the functions of the root? The functions of the root are as follows. First, they help in anchoring the plant to the soil. And they also help in absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. So these are the answer in one sentences. Next is answer in brief. First one, write the difference between living things and non-living things. First, animals and plants and animals. Children, I'm sorry, here we have to write the difference between plant and animals. There's a typing mistake over here. I'm sorry for that. So let's see the difference between plants and animals. First point, plants cannot move from one place to another. They are anchored to the soil, right? Whereas animals can move from one place to another. Plants prepare their own food with the help of chlorophyll and sunlight, whereas animals cannot prepare their own food. They move in search of food from one place to another. Plants grow throughout their life, right? And animals grow up to a certain period of their life. Plants respire with the help of microscopic pores present on their leaves and stems. and animals respire with the help of special organs like lungs, gills, trachea, etc. Understood, children? Next is find out what a first aid kit or a first aid box contains. A first aid kit or box contains the following things. First aid kit or box is necessity at home, workplace, traveling, schools, etc. It contains a cotton roll, sterilized dressing, a pair of scissors, Dettol or Savlon, Dettol soap, adhesive plasters, tablets like crocin, necessary medicines like painkillers, tincture iodine, electrolyte powder, ear or eye drops, potassium permanganate crystals, Bernol ointments for cramps. So these are the things which a first aid box or a first aid kit should have. Got it? Next, why does kerosene left open in a dish disappears? Answer: kerosene left open in a dish disappears because it is a volatile compound. It quickly evaporates if it is kept open. Next, what are the similarities between plants and animals? Answer: both plants and animals increase in height, size and weight as they grow into an adult. They require food to supply energy to carry out various life processes. They have a fixed lifespan after which they die. All plants and animals respire and they take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide while breathing. All plants and animals excrete their waste produced in their body. All plants and animals have ability to reproduce. All plants and animals show responsiveness to their external stimuli. Next, what are the parts of a plant? The various parts of a plant are: first, roots. They absorb water and minerals from soil and also anchor the plant firmly in the soil. Stems. They spread out branches to bear leaves, flowers and fruits, conducts water and minerals to different parts of the plants and performs functions of storage, support, protection and vegetative propagation. Next is leaf. They are also called as the food factory of a plant. They carry out photosynthesis, a process by which they synthesize their food. Flowers. In plant, flowers is the functional unit concerned with sexual reproduction of plants. And the next is fruits. They have different shapes and contains one or more seeds. So these are the various parts of a plant. Now, what first aid will you provide in the following situation? Sunstroke. If a person is suffering or with a sunstroke, so what will you do? First, take the patient to a cool place or in a shade. Sponge the whole body with cold water. Place a cloth soaked in cold water on the neck. Give plenty of water or liquids like sharbat to drink. If the patient feels like vomiting, make him prone, that is, on his or her abdomen with the head turned on one side. Get medical help or shift the patient to the hospital. So this are the first aid which you will provide if a person if a person is going through a sunstroke. I hope everybody has understood today's revision. Children, you have to write this revision in your science CW book. Okay, after our revision number 1. We have written our revision number 1 in our book, isn't it? Then after this, take a new page and write down today's revision number 2. Understood, children? Good. With this, children, we have finished our today's revision. I wish all my dear students all the best for their exam. Keep calm and study hard. I hope every one of you will get good marks in your first term exam. I wish again all the best. Take care, children. Thank you.